Good morning. It's Friday. Hopefully you all have your caffeine and or wake up drink for the morning or your relaxation station drink for the evening, depending on where you reside in the world. A little early again today, 8:30 start. I would love to keep an 8:30 start, I think, instead of a 10:30 or 11:30. I just really don't know what the next few weeks bring. Speaking of schedule, so today's Friday, tomorrow is Saturday. There will likely be a Saturday stream. I just don't know what time, honestly. Um, and then probably a morning one tomorrow, in all honesty. Um, and then next week is the 12th. We should have continued morning streams. So probably 8:30 or 9 o'clock start times. I think 10:30 is just a little bit late. I did that because I wanted to make sure I had time for morning stuff. But clearly, I have more than enough. So we'll probably do an 8:30 or 9 o'clock start time all week next week, unless a TaskRabbit thing pops up that I need to change, or I get a job and something crazy changes there. So that's that. The week of the 19th, I will stream Monday, the 19th, in the morning. Wait, you didn't hear it? You didn't hear my schedule? Next week is probably an 8:30 start time every day. So this time. And good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I think you're in the afternoon right now, right? So welcome in, Captain. I appreciate you swinging by again. But yes, next week, 8:30 start time. So this time, all week next week, unless a TaskRabbit job comes in, but I don't accept those until after 9 o'clock. So I can always finagle that. The week of the 19th, so not next week, but the following week, I am streaming Monday morning, 8:30, and I'll probably stream Wednesday morning, 8:30, unless something changes. Tuesday will be an afternoon stream, so I might miss you, Captain. My dog and I both need haircuts. So it is what it is. But I gotta look fresh for Christmas. Speaking of the pup, there she is. Welcome in, Maisie. I don't know why you're facing the wrong direction. But outside of that, our schedule's pretty there. For Christmas, I know, she's a cutie, isn't she? She had to wear her brand new rain jacket this morning because it's actually stopped. It was raining / snowing, finally. And then for Christmas, so we leave on the 22nd to go, and I will not have a computer with me. I certainly will. Let me write that down so I don't forget, because I forget. I'm writing it down right now. Writing it down. We'll post through the end of the year. I'll be back before New Year's, so we will have stream before New Year's hits. I just don't remember what day we get back. My wife does a lot of this planning. I really should pay attention more. She would agree, I'm sure. So next week is looking pretty good. You guys will see me quite a bit, and yeah, I guess let's dive in. How is your day going today? Any beefs? Minecraft. Nah. Okay, good. A beef a day keeps a doctor away. No beefs today. That's good. That's good. It's good to hear. It's nice to have just a chill day. Yesterday we were able to get the second two towers. I guess phrasing on that could have been better. But yesterday the second two towers went up. Today's game plan is we're gonna do the right side walkway to match the left side. I'd like to put floors on the bottom of all the towers. And then I also want to start this gate entrance. So we'll probably need to mine a little bit and plot where the library goes. So I want to get a lot done today. Don't know if we'll get to it all. I think if anything gets removed, it'll be the library plot. I was thinking about gateway entrances, okay? And I have a couple of ideas, so we'll put them together and see what they look like, but I think it will look good. We'll do a walkway up here, gate right here, a couple of walls. The question that I'll have once we start building everything is this wall section. Do we leave it just as a plain wall into a gate, or do we build out like a small gatehouse building type thing? If you know Discord, I would be more than happy to have some help on it. I don't know Discord very well. I'm slowly learning, but yeah. I'm slow. It's slow. It's a slow learn type of deal for me. I feel like Discord just changes a lot. Oh, well, that was rude. Discord just has a lot of pieces that I don't know about, so. Are the bots. Okay. Well, anything's better than what I got, probably. I also finally tweeted going live today. I always forget about Twitter. So, that's unfortunate. But I remembered today, so I posted ahead, and we'll see what we get. I think we're finally at the point where it's like making this into something. Twitter. I am not a Twitter fan. I don't use Twitter. But I also acknowledge when you're a content creator or you would like to be a content creator, Twitter does have reach right now. Yeah, it is what it is. Sometimes you just have to play the game, like it or not. Be careful? What do you mean by that? It's very ominous. We need to figure out what we're doing here. All right, I think we go up 3, and then the 4th is the extra. I think that's how that works. All right. Yeah, Twitter is there's a lot going on with Twitter. I'm not a Twitter fan. I also don't know what type of viewers we would get from Twitter, right? So, you know, we'll try it when I remember. I can tell you right now, I guarantee I won't remember a ton. Oh, that's why we were down there. We were gonna cook some. I won't remember to post there a lot just because it's kind of an out of sight, out of mind thing, and also whatever Elon Musk is gonna do with Twitter, Elon Musk can do with Twitter. But I also know. Welcome in. I don't think that that's a very great name. Is it? Sorry if I turn you away already. I hope not. How are you today, Dusty? Welcome in. We are figuring out our brain this morning. And also Twitter. I'm losing it, Captain. What did we come down here for? Oh, we needed some crack stuff. Decent, good. Good. We gotta do something different with these heads too. We'll make an actual home eventually when the fortress wall's built, but for right now, what do we have in here? 16, 28, nothing else. Got banned, so made an alt with a questionable name. Yeah, the questionable name part is not questionable. Not at all. We got spruce. I think we got enough spruce to do whatever we're doing. Let's get a door. We'll bring the fence up just so we have a placeholder, I think. All right, screw it. We'll use what we've got. Screw it. No, I've not found any dripstone. None. We did a little bit of an adventure that actually didn't turn into very large of an adventure. And it was just a bust. I have no idea. No idea. It's not like we went down in caves and everything, all of that. Hi, this is your community. Welcome in. So glad you could stop by. I hope your day is going well. We just started, so hopefully we don't add too much to the good old cemetery over there. Styrofoam tripod, welcome in. Welcome in, everybody. Hopefully everybody's having a great morning, great evening, great afternoon. All depending on where you are in your day. I decided 34 degrees here. Is this a raid? I don't think so. I don't think so. Am I building the world? I'd like to build the world. No, I am building. So here's what we're doing. Let me just jump on down here real quick and I'll show you what we've been doing. So we have found what I feel is a great seed, minus missing dripstone. But we have a village. We have then created this idea for a fortress wall. Okay. So what we did was obviously build an iron farm. And then because my mind is the way that it is, I wanted to make sure that we had matching gate towers. So this is what we have been doing: mining deep slate and building. So there's an iron farm in this tower. There's an iron farm in this tower. This tower houses our villager breeder. And so then we're trying to make this side match this side. That's our first step. And then we're going to start the gatehouse. So there will be a gate right here to get into the fortress, and some walls over here. I had this brilliant idea that I just don't know how to execute yet. And that is, this is like 3 wide. I want to put like a villager transit system in right in the center of this, and then build the walls around it. I just haven't quite worked out the exact execution of it. So yeah. And then on top of these will be some spires. And so, we'll have some more texture and everything, but we've got a little bit of texture in there. It's kind of what we've been working on. I'm hoping. A couple other things that we have done. A couple of other things. The other thing that we have done. What's a duper? No, we don't want to be. Okay, well, that's fine. That's one way to get rid of them. We have a little cemetery over here. And unfortunately, there's a lot of fall damage. This is not a hardcore world. We are on hard, right? Because if we want to do villager conversions for lower trades, etc., etc. But I did feel like I should probably track how many times I die. Because, well, it's going to be a lot. So that's what we've been doing. That's kind of where we stand. We've been harvesting some food so that when we're ready to breed, duplication glitch. Glitches? That sounds like cheating. Although if they don't fix it, I guess technically, if they know about it and they don't fix it, it's part of the game then. Yeah. All right, let's eat before we die because that will happen. So that's kind of what we've been doing. Probably have to go mining again today, unfortunately. There's a lot of mining to start getting this fortress wall up. It is. Do you want me to explain? Eventually, if you want to explain it today, you can. I'll have to screenshot your explanation so I don't forget. I'm a very forgetful person. If I don't write things down. Or if you're on the Discord, I think there's a channel for suggestions. That might be the better place for it. But yeah, so we're going to try to build this up to match the other side real quick today and then dive into... Cool. I appreciate it, Captain. I love all the help that I can get. I will eat that knowledge up. We're going to try to make this the same as the other side. So let's do a door, since we have one here. So there's an iron farm number 1. No problem. I'll be here. Let me tell you, when I was putting this dang tower up on both of these, I had to work fast, but mostly during the night because they kept spawning on my walls. So that was kind of tough, but you know what? We made it work. We made it happen. Okay. And I want to do this door. Okay. Do I have an axe? I don't have an axe. Oh, there's no recommendations channel. Oh, wait, what? Oh, game recommendations. Okay, well, throw it in here. It's not like it's gonna get too lost. I guess I didn't name them all like I thought I did. My bad. My bad. Sorry I led you astray. I'm not shocked though. I am not shocked. How did we do this? So we were up 2 right now. Let's go see how many more up we need to go. This whole backside is going to be built out to be like our core full fortress, I guess. We're going to have different buildings. We're going to have a library. We're going to have... Actually, I made a whole list last night of buildings that I wanted. So right now I've got a library where our librarians will be housed. A farmhouse where our farmers will be housed. I'd like to make a brewery, a church, some stables, a barn for our food farms, an armory, a butcher shop / fisherman shack. Probably will be one and the same because it's all food and meat. A shooting range for our Fletchers. And Dusty get canceled. It's just better, dude. Just better. But welcome back in. So here's our villager breeder. We just need to figure out how high we need to go. Okay. And this is the finished side. I really like the look of the fence, but I think I would like nether. Another free follow. Well, thank you. I appreciate the follow. Definitely helpful. I think we'll do nether fence, but I like the idea of having the fence up. So 1, 2, and the third is every 3. Like 3 gaps. What else in... Oh, and then like a leather shop. I don't know how we'll do the leather shop, but we're going to do a leather shop. And I'm sure there are other buildings. The library is the first and foremost, that and the farmhouse. So that we can trade with farmers to get emeralds, number 1. And number 2, get ourselves some enchanted books. We've got diamonds. We've got more than enough diamonds so far. The diamonds are plentiful when we've been mining. We had, I think, 38 yesterday. That was a lot of diamonds yesterday that we found. But nothing is enchanted yet, so... Alright, up one more here. So we'll go like this. And then it's like this, right? I think that's what we just saw. Fortune 3. Fortune 3 would be amazing. All I could think about yesterday when we were mining the diamonds is I wish I had fortune. And if I was a smart fellow, I probably would have saved some, probably not all, but some of the diamonds that we had found until I had a fortune pickaxe. But alas, I did not. Like a ding-a-ling. Ding dong. So yeah. Let's do that, and then we'll go like 1. Did we pull it out? Let's go from this end and see how we do. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Ooh, good question. We'll have to make one. We'll have to make one. Wow, why are these all landing? 1, 2, 3. All right, so this does not belong. Yes, we will have to make one. So we'll do a schedule. Where did I just write this? I just wrote this somewhere. Okay, so Discord. Stream. Schedule. Meme channel. Anything else? Viewer ideas and suggestions. I really like Dark Oak. I agree. So on this, I'm torn between Dark Oak and Nether brick fence. Honestly, I don't have any Dark Oak. We could probably go find some pretty easily. So for right now, this is just a placeholder to make sure that we actually like the distance in between. But we've got swamp area, so we should. Dude, that thing flew. We should have. Oh, that's it. That's all I've got. The heck? Oh shoot. So we should have Dark Oak pretty readily available. Let's go see how this looks. None of we've seen 2 wandering traders this entire time. In our entire... Where's my days? In our 101 days, I've only seen 2 wandering traders. Only 2. Yep, only 2. It's crazy. I feel like that's... Maybe that's why. But yeah, only 2. So hopefully they start coming around a little bit more. I also don't have any emeralds. I need to just get a farmer going and start giving them stuff. What do we think? We think 3? That's what we got way over on spruce. I think 3 is better than 1. It's hard to tell with the oak, I guess, because the oak just stands out. I think that looks good, though. Why don't you sell some of the iron? Could sell some iron if anybody wanted it. Who's going to buy my iron? Oh, yeah. I always forget about the blacksmiths and stuff. Half the time they never give me what I want. Toolsmith! That was the other one. I was trying to figure out, because like you got the armorer, and then you have the other guys. I did not even think about the toolsmith. Oh, what am I doing? Free diamond tools. Wait, really? They give you diamond tools? Where has this information been my entire Minecraft life? What do I need? A blacksmith table? Where have I been this entire Minecraft time? I've been really sleeping on the toolsmith. Bro, nobody walked me through any of this. This is me learning on my own. Coal for emerald. Iron for emerald. Enchanted diamond shovels. Ooh, enchanted diamond pickaxes. Damn. I know. I know. I understand. Oh, the grindstone. Okay. The grindstone. How do we craft a grindstone? Let's see. Do we have wood? Yes. We have iron. Absolutely. No what? No what? Uh-oh. I messed up again. No what? The table that turns to netherite armor and tools. Oh, this thing. Smithing table? This guy? Yeah. Okay. Um let's sleep real quick. Now to figure out where to put it though. I mean, do we just put him outside and build like a little shack around him? Like an outhouse? You stupid doors. Because that's gonna be the next question is where do we want to put him? I guess to start we can just put him anywhere. Uh Eventually I'm gonna have to release some villagers anyway into the wild. That's right, I'll just leave him in his minecart. Okay, so how many dirt? But let's put him over here. So then why don't we do this then? Why don't we do a farmer too? All right, we've got one. So we'll start with him. Let me go get the rails, which I think are over here. I think I have them in this chest. Yes, I do. I don't know that I need the powered ones, but we'll have them just in case. That's it. Oh, Lord. All right, so we'll put them like right here somewhere. This door gets me every time. Do. Oh, I can do that. I can do that. All right, it's created. I'm sorry. Sorry. Stupid Mojang won't remove it. Yay. All right. So then we go. Wait, why did that not work? Oh, silly me. Sometimes redstone still gets me. I'll see you. Also, that you are on a hard mode means you get better enchants. Yes. Yes, that's why we're on hard. This world, so my other worlds, I will toggle between peaceful and stuff because I was like learning redstone, teaching myself redstone farms and kind of like how they all function. This one, what you see is what you get. This here, he's kind of in there. What you see is what you get, hard and hard. What was I gonna say? I don't know. I lost it. Whatever I was gonna say, I lost it. So, you, sir. Do you have a trapdoor? No. You, sir, are not in the right spot. I don't think it can. Can it? Because, like, this is all enclosed. They won't be able to... Alright, well, we'll put them closer here, then. I don't think it can. But that's a good point. Better safe than sorry. And these are really the only two farms that we have going, so... That I don't think I need this. Because I can just push them into place. You, sir, need to be a little bit further over. Yeah, I'm still very new to Java. Bedrock, I feel pretty good about. Did not mean to do that yet. There we go. And then this guy. Guy. Got a guy. Oh, it's because I hit him. He needed to move over. What works best on this? Axe? Guess so. Screw you. I'm gonna make an axe. Okay, just making sure I don't have one in here already. Okay. I will read said essay for sure. I will read said essay. Alright. And in the meantime, we're gonna go like this so that you don't get eaten alive. I do need a door, and I don't have one. Oh yeah, axe goes a lot faster. We don't need these. I should probably make a freaking farmer too. Need a little bit more dirt up here. I have some. Ah! Alright, we're making moves. Different moves than I had on my original game plan, but I think moves that are important, period. I mean, I have enough diamonds to make an enchanting table too, so like we could always do that. What did I come down here for? Dirt. I came down here for dirt. That's what I did. Dirt. Oh, and doors. Didn't I have an iron door somewhere here? Whoops. Shit. I didn't mean to do that. There we go. I want that. Oh, we don't have obsidian yet. We can make obsidian. Just don't have any yet. There they are. I was like, I know I have them. Oh, we need some stone. Take this. Ah! Damn. Let's do this. Button. Need the button. 2, 3, 4. Start there. Gold can go back upstairs. Yeah, look at that. We're going to have a ton of gold. Where did the apples go so we don't lose them or use them? I mean, here's the other thing is like, as soon as we get into the nether, we'll be able to go find some blaze. We'll probably die, but we can find them. And if we could build a blaze farm without being totally destroyed, we could start doing some conversions. I understand how to like reduce trades by doing zombie conversions and everything, but I guess I didn't realize. Oh, I didn't realize a lot of things. That's okay. This is all going to get filled in anyway. Ugh. Okay. Coal, iron, flint, and 3 diamonds. I have iron. I have a little bit of flint. I don't have any coal right now. I'll have to go mine for some. Alright, that's that. You, sir. Oh. Boogers. Oh. Oh, fudged that one up, didn't I? Damn it. Whatever. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. I'm losing my mind. Nope. So coal, iron, flint, and 3 diamonds. I think that's doable. Nothing can get in there. I don't know why I'm worried. There we go. Uh-oh. For coal, go to a big mountain above 91 and start mining. Yeah, there's plenty of coal around. We just need to get in there. I know we need to get to the nether. Mm, all right. All right. What do you mean I can't? Oh wait, monster. Oh, that's you. It was all your fault for sure. I guess yeah, because the Nether has all those pockets of gravel, huh? Oh, trading with pig. Damn, I keep forgetting about that too. I did. It's actually on my list of building or things to do. Also, is like a piglin trading farm, but again, I mean, I haven't gone to the Nether yet, so it wasn't like a huge forefront. Kind of need a gold farm before we do too much of that though, because no, maybe not. Food. Uh oh, did we run out of food? Oh my god. Running out of food left and right. I'm just okay. Or find a bastion. Haven't found a bastion yet. Haven't been in the Nether yet. But yeah, my friend, you'll have to be patient with me. We can go over here though. I know you are. I appreciate it. I know. I'm just not quick. Look at all that. There we get some coal. I'm just not super duper quick. And my brain this morning seems to be a little fuzzy. I'm not sure what's going on with me. I feel like I slept great. Um, but fuzzy. Fuzzy. All right. Coal. All right. This is the last little piece here. And then we can go over here. We'll go snag this. Yeah, I hit the villager. He wasn't in the place where the thing would pick him up, and I should have just bred a different one. We can always let him go into the wild, free him, and then do another one. We have a villager breeder. I know hitting them increases their trades, because they get angry at you. But I don't know. I guess maybe that's where I go wrong a lot of times because I knock him into the place where he needs to be, so it'll actually pick him up, and then I have to do the conversion like 4 times. So we can always just breed another one. We got enough food to do that. Plus, we have to gather all this stuff anyway, so it's a 20-minute grow up period. We'll just go breed a couple more. It's only the one that I hit, right? Use a water bucket. Oh, Captain. The fact that that just makes the most sense and then never once crossed my mind is embarrassing. Absolutely embarrassing. So thanks. Thank you for that. I appreciate the tough love on that one because dummy. What a dummy. But yes, you are you are also correct. Yikes. Yikes. Okay. Well, now that we have established that common sense does not exist over here for whatever reason, um, yeah. Pretty sure there was a bunch of coal somewhere over here. A little bit. I'm gonna run out of this damn pickaxe before we... Common sense. As my dad would say, it does not exist anymore. And apparently he would be correct when he's talking about me. Yes, inventory management. Please do share. So personally, I am a very organized individual, but once you get into Minecraft, it's like I don't know, almost like I can never win on my inventory. Don't be taking any of my shit down there. Oh, I knew that was gonna happen. All right. Is there water? We made the jump. Parkour. Yeah. Shut your pie hole. Oh. Hi. There we go. Okay. I know I have some more down here. Uh-oh. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. I'm annoyed with myself now. Stupid. That was so stupid of myself. I knew he was there, and I always get stuck in water. Never freaking fails. We don't have any plant blocks. So silly. I don't know why. I don't know why I even tried. What was I doing? I don't want to do this. Okay. This guy back, so we don't lose him. All right. Oh, I can't believe I did that. We were doing so good too. Oh well. Oh well. Oh, I was also gonna add your... There's your meme channel also, before I forget. Let's do this guy. Son of a bitch. Let's do this guy. We'll do him over here. Actually, I guess I could plot these out. I'll only add this part when we need to. All right. Today is the 9th. By a creeper. Because I'm dumb. But that's okay. It's a good chunk of coal. All right, we need to go get a couple more pickaxes. Print screen. Sometimes it'll say print screen, and other times it'll show like it's like a box inside of a box. It almost looks like a camera. But most of the time, you'll see if you have a full keyboard, usually it's like PRTSCN or something. Or you can go to your little search bar at the bottom and do snipping tool on a laptop. Yeah, you could probably just search for snipping tool, and then you can just drag and snip. Drag and snip. I only have enough for one. Oh, where did all those come from? Yeah, woof woof. Oh, I forgot to close this back in. The little ones can't come out. We'll sleep, and then we'll go get some food and give it to our villagers to start breeding. And then we should have at least three by the time they're done. I guess maybe it depends on how much food we give them, huh? And then we can always trade this guy out if we need to. I know that there's a way to do like a automatic villager breeder where like there's a farmer above it and everything. I like this method because it's almost like an on-off switch. If we don't feed them, they don't breed. I mean, then I don't have just an absurd amount of villagers that are unnecessarily sitting there going, "Arr, arr." Okay, let's do. No, that's not for you to eat. This. No, that's not for you to eat. If you did the snipping tool, it should already be on your clipping board, and you should just be able to do Control V. Otherwise, it should be saved in your pictures. If you did the snipping tool, you'll have to save it. But yeah, Control V should work. Anytime. You help me, I help you. That horse does not want to stay in its fence. All right. Get. All right, let's send these guys some food. Let's go give them some food. Just the pooch eating. Out there crunching. Hello, yes, it is me. I brought you some stuff. Let's see if this works. Oh, that was close. Heck to the yeah. All right. Yes. Okay, yeah. So you like to do like all of your um what you use, what you eat, what you wear type of thing. And I like that. I like that a lot. I try. Um I think right now my issue is that I just don't really. Where did those come from? Oh, I picked those up. I feel like my issue right now is that I'm just my brain's not organized either. So no, this is helpful. We need to get to the end and get an elytra so we can explore. But all in due time. How many did you drop? Yeah, okay. We got another villager working. Okay. I don't think I need these on anymore. I had my blue lights on, like my, but it just looked like a Smurf a little bit. Um, yeah, usually I have like, so I have Optifine installed. So like usually I have a torch or something, sometimes food, but in oh, speaking of food, usually there's a torch in my left hand because with the Optifine, um, I have like if we go over here, as long as I have a light source in my hand, it will light up. Oh, didn't stop fast enough. I know. Trust me, I've been there. I was a Bedrock player, and then I switched over here to Java. So yeah, like this. See, we can come in here and light our way. Whereas, you know, um, so yeah, I feel your pain. Honestly, I honestly feel your pain. Are you playing Bedrock on PC now on your laptop? I mean, maybe you always have been, but are you playing it on the computer? Yeah, I played Bedrock on my Xbox, and then I switched over to on the computer to mostly to like learn the keys and everything. And then I started watching some Minecraft streamers more and more. And um, actually, if you do you own Bedrock? Because if you own Bedrock, maybe we talked about this. I don't know who I talked about it with, but it might have been you. You should also have Java because they did that thing that they did. Um, we need food. Let's go get some food. Oops, not doing that. I have Game Pass. Yes. Oh, Game Pass. What a blessing. Oops. Yeah. I got Java so that I could play on like SMPs and learn. Uh, and now I'm into streaming that maybe one day I'll make my own SMP. We'll see. Hey, hey! Quit your running away from me. I guess we got plenty of cows down in the pasture that I don't really need to be going out in the wild, but here we are. Hey. So, all right, I'll be here. I'm not going too far. Okay, well, that's a little bit of food. Speaking of food, we do need to eat. All right. Let's go get organized real quick. Oh no, not that. Oh, I meant to soften her food. Whoops. Okay. Oh, I think. I go up here and trade this guy, or change his thing, we might get lucky and not need an emerald. Can always do a farmer too, I suppose. We got plenty of pumpkins around. Where did I put the... Oh, there it is. Blended right in. 15! Oh, we got some. Sweet. We finally got some emeralds. Alright, let's go find some more. Do we don't really have much wood. Oh, we can take this one down. Don't need that guy. I need that guy. I need that guy. I don't need this guy up here. This guy. How many does that get me? 4. Beautiful. Make a couple more pickaxes. We'll go get some more coal. Probably check up in here. I know there's coal down below too, so maybe that's just where we go. And I guess we've got carrots that we can eat. Where's our hole? It's over here. Here we go. All right. Down the hole we go. Oh, nope, never mind. We need to actually make the pickaxes before we go down the hole. Ah. Rude. One, two. I think that's good. 1, 2, skip to your loo. Don't remember the 3, 4 part of it. All right. We're running on fumes down here. Coal. Show me the coal. Ouch. Maybe back here. Some iron. I don't need iron. More than enough iron. Okay. So not over there. We don't have enough torches to go exploring. We just want to be where we've already torched and lit up. Oh. Oh. Actually, we can use this guy. Oh, I guess we have scaffolding too, huh? We'll just throw this guy down for now. Mine and mine. Hi ho. Hi ho. Off to work we go. Right. Goodness, we got a vein here. We got a vein. I guess we can also do this. In the right spot. Beautiful. All right. Coal on coal on coal. It doesn't take a little bit of this with us. Our gravesite. Well, welcome in, little puppy. Hi. How was your breakfast? Was it delicious and nutritious? Was it delicious and nutritious? It was. Oh, puppy. Oh, man. What a pup. What a pup. You're a good girl. Hey, All right. Get some more coal. Oh, there's some more right there. Not the lava. Okay. Thought I royally messed that one up, but not quite. Not quite. I'll check out here a little bit more. No. That looks like there's water right above it, so we don't want to dig that too much either. Yikes. Yikes. We'll check over here. Nothing. Okay. Oh! Alright, down we go. I know there's some down here. And we pretty much cleared this all out, so I'm not too worried about death becoming us down here. It's just a matter of making sure they remember how to get out. My phone is like blowing up. Hello, spider. Have any coal down here for me? No? Okay. Coal? Coal? No. Come on, where's all the coal? Coal. I mean, I got a little bit. Not as much as I was hoping. I'm down here. What's this? Do we go down? No. Okay. Welcome back. We snagged a little bit of coal. We've got three emeralds from trading for the coal. Now we're just trying to find some more. I think I can go this way. I need that back. Thank you. Coal or iron? We traded coal. Did I mess that up? The option was, it was coal to start. Go to 91 or above. Yeah, we went down to just because I could have sworn that I had seen some coal down here when we were wandering around, but I guess I was wrong. So I'll go back up. I remember how to get out of here now. I'll go back up. Okay, this is the one I jumped across. Then we go this way. Alright, upwards. We found a really nice vein up here, but then we just kept coming down. Alright. Yeah, we just snagged a ton out of here. I was so sure of myself too, and like, oh, I saw so much coal while I was down here. But as per usual, it seems that I was wrong. Seems that I was wrong. But that's okay. I can admit when I'm wrong. Even if it saddens me. No. Oh my god, why are there so many of you? Damn! Talk about some spiders. Jeez. Get there quick before they're like right on my tail and I can't. It's one of the colder days. I'm not sure why I chose iced coffee, but I did. And it actually tastes pretty good. I didn't have to put any sweetener or anything in it. No sugar, no sweetener, nothing like that. I wanted to do this. All right, we can go for now. And I think what cap? Think. Let's see where we're at. We're at 65. There's some. I think there's a bunch in here. I'm pretty sure my pup just tooted. Did you toot? I heard it. Also, why are you facing that way? Are you in here because the wind is blowing? We have covers on my bike and our chairs that are on our balcony. And she does not like when the wind blows them. Which is understandable. Just understandable. Hey Al, welcome in. Good morning, good morning. Work's been crazy. Oh my gosh, 4 people from one team? That's absurd. We got a little bit of snow. Looks like it's turned to rain right now. Maisie went outside in her brand new rain jacket, which has like a little bit of like a thinsulate. It's a hair too high, a hair too large for her, but it's better than the other one that we had. So she went out and she was fine. But I think she just tooted because she just ate her breakfast. So that's why we were chatting at her. And why she's facing that way beats me. So anyway, back to your question. It was like a rain snow mix. There's like a couple of white specks, and then all of a sudden it turned straight to snow, and now it's back to rain. And nothing stuck on the ground. So yeah. Not nice weather. Hopefully it doesn't freeze overnight into just ice. Pure ice. I know they were large. It was almost like that paper confetti. That's what it reminded me of when it was actually snow. Yeah. What's the temp? It's 34. So I'm hoping. The good news is my wife won't have to drive tomorrow. Bad news is I was thinking about taking her to go see Christmas lights. Well, tomorrow's supposed to be a bit warmer, so maybe we still can. But I don't want to be out there with all these other drivers if it's icy. Who knows what? I was gonna go to the suburbs. There's I wish I could remember which one she took me to last year, but I know that they have like those really what is it? There's this one place that has that massive light thing that you can like drive through light place. So I was gonna see if we could go there. Captain, thank you for stopping in and giving me all the tips and the tricks that you did. I will continue to work towards Cole and Flint and figuring out how to make this guy work for me. So thank you. Discord stuff's added, and I'll catch you. I will catch you maybe tomorrow. So have a good one. Yes, that drive. Yeah, maybe it's the same. I would assume it's the same one. It's the big one that's like all over like Instagram and news feeds and everything. Yeah, because we could take Maisie because it's a drive-through. That was kind of my thought process. But we shall see what the weather does. Cass has also been very, very tired this week. And I got a text message not too long ago that apparently kind of put her in a bad mood at work. So we're going to play it by ear. You haven't really missed anything here, though. We Captain was kind enough to remind me that I could get free diamond tools through trading. So we did go ahead and pull out a villager. We'll go back and see him in just a second. I'm gathering coal for trades. Oh, I almost fell. I did die to a creeper because I got stuck in the water. So, shocker. Yeah, you do what you need to do. I'm just here kind of chilling. I'm probably going to have to do some mining, so having it in the background and not paying much attention is not a huge deal. I haven't done anything that I was planning on doing quite yet, but we're getting there. Oh, no. We're getting there. Yeah, I know. People have this thing called work that I am not currently doing. So I understand. This area? Yeah, this over here is the jungle. We'll have to go in there when we want to start working with mud, but I'm trying to gather some coal to... I'm not worried about the delay. As long as my brain can keep up. It's been questionable today. A little fuzzy here and there. Slept well, but my brain seems to be fuzzy this morning, so... I was saying... While I still have your attention, I was saying last night I was looking at some ideas, and I think we'll do a wall. But I was wondering if maybe we do like an actual gate house on either side that comes out. So we'll have to mock it up when we have the material to do so. Might look kind of cool. We'll see. We'll see. All right. Yeah, but it just has to look good. As long as it looks like it flows. All right, here's our toolsmith. 1, 2. All right, what new trades is he gonna give us? Iron for emeralds. Oh, we got plenty of iron. Let's go do that. Let's go snag a couple stacks of iron. Captain was kind enough to remind me that I have 2 iron farms. So I can easily trade iron with this dude and get some free stuff. Eva Creatives, welcome in. Thanks for the follow. How are you today? Okay. Oh yeah, here we go. Let's see if we can get something good out of this guy. Aha! Okay. Iron. I mean, that's not the worst. It's really not the worst trade. Efficiency 2 and Unbreaking 2. I mean, that would at least make our deep slate mining a little bit faster. I will consider it, but let's see what else he has to give us. Oh no, I can't trade any more iron right now. Boo! I'll take a diamond hoe, though. Oh, I don't want to give you all of my... Alright, screw it. Screw it. A diamond for an emerald? That is not a fair trade. What? This guy's absolutely out of his mind. Unbreaking 3 and Silk Touch. Ooh, I want that. I want that. And then we can use our diamonds for other things, like diamond blocks to show our wealth in the kingdom. Be like, you peasants. Okay. Damn. Well, go to sleep, come back, and trade some more. Because I need more emeralds to get that Silk Touch shovel. Good news, though, is his trade's not going to change because we've already traded with him. Oh, the trading nuances. Oh, man. Yes. Captain really came through for me today. Let's see. Think we sleep before anything can come attack us. And then we need to make sure that we have food. So I think we're going to have to go kill some cows. We need to leave at least 2 alive so that we can breed them. But I do need some food. I guess we could also, maybe today is, I don't know, my game plan for today is ever changing, I guess. I have it all written down too on what I want to do. I don't want to kill all of them. Only a few of them. How many are left? 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh no! Well, whatever. 4? 3, 4. Okay. Yo, chill. Don't leave. Alright, let's go cook some meat. I think I already have some cooking, so. Ooh, yeah. Alright, now we cook a little bit more. We'll do 1. And that. And then we'll put the chicken in. At least we got a little bit of food. Oh. Put our hoe away. Go put our hoe away. We had a free diamond hoe. Actually, we really need to make some obsidian. And I think it flows over. Let's put you up here. Let's put some stuff away. Let's put some stuff away. We'll keep the emerald for now. This is gonna be critical. If we can get a diamond one that already has stuff on it, and then I suppose let's mess around with this a little bit. Let's mess around with this and see what happens. We've got a hole here, so maybe that works to our benefit. Running into stuff. Maybe this works to our benefit. Not really, though, because I don't have enough lava. All right. Lava time. We got 7 empty buckets. God, I really need dripstone. Hello, hello. How are you today, Eva? I hope your day is going well, whatever part of your day you may be in. Lava time. We're gonna go get some lava. 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Barely. We're off to get some lava, the wonderful lava that is. I don't think that would have been in my head if we hadn't just done Wizard of Oz. Also, apparently yesterday's stream has a small section that is muted because of music and or song that belongs to somebody else. The only thing I can think of is if I was singing something, and I'm not even a good enough singer to feel like it should be recognizable, so questionable, Twitch. It's questionable. Very questionable. All right, we got some. I guess I could have brought my. You know what? We'll make a boat and then we'll go out to the ruin portal. We'll snag some obsidian. Oops, I gotta pay attention to my breathing. Snag some obsidian because we have it. I mean, we have a diamond pickaxe, so might as well, right? And then maybe that is like what we accomplish today is we at least get the portal set up. really going into the Nether is just spooky. The game has been fine today. Yesterday we died a couple times to fall damage. I think we died to something else too. Maybe we only had 2 deaths, but today has been going pretty well, pretty swimmingly. I've had a little bit of a mixed brain as far as like what I want to do and everything. But right now we're collecting some lava. Once we get back to camp, I'm happy to kind of show you what we have been doing. Yeah, this thing is just about finished. And now we are working to kind of make ourselves better, finish the gatehouse area. Oopsies. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Finish the gatehouse area and I guess start working our way towards the nether. So yeah, today we've died once. We died to a creeper because I jumped into the water to collect some coal and got stuck in the water. As one does, you know. As one does. Actually, while we're over here, let's look for some coal. I feel like there's probably some somewhere. Maybe. Do you play Minecraft? And if so, are you good? Because I am mediocre at best. Oh no, I picked the wrong spot. That's okay. Also, I can't seem to get my finger placement right again today. I don't know what's going on with me. Minecraft is so that's how I got started. Is I started watching some Twitch streamers playing Minecraft because it's like relaxing. I don't know. And then I started playing, and I'm working to get Al also to play eventually one day, maybe. But yeah, I started watching, and then I was like, oh yeah, this is more than just a kids game. Because I was convinced that Minecraft was a child's game for the longest time. And then a friend of mine was like, you should really try it. So I tried it. I started on Bedrock. And then I started watching Twitch streamers. And then I was able to get Java because Microsoft, the Microsoft acquisition and Game Pass. And now I play on Java because you can play on like SMPs and stuff. So, do you like do art streams? Do you stream at all? Because those are pretty cool too. I like watching some of those. So if you do stream, I'd be happy to. Oh, that's okay. Art is art, man. Art is art. There's some more coal. Right now we're gathering coal to trade. Ooh, I should probably make sure I'm not gonna die. I guess I wouldn't die because I just fall in the water, but still. Art is art. Art is cool. I feel a lot of times watching other Twitch streamers that I'm not creative enough for this game. But you know, here we are. Maybe in the future, but for right now, I think I'm pretty solid. I appreciate the offer though. If you want to join the Discord, and then I'll always remember you. But yeah, if you want to join the Discord and be around, I'd be more than happy to keep you in mind. Whoa, that's not what I wanted. There we go. Discord. I'm still learning Discord, so bear with me. But that's the Discord. All right. How much coal do we have? 49. Oh, we have no room. We don't need these. Goodbye. We're gonna work our way over. 4. Sounds good. Look at all this coal. Yeah, now we can go back and trade and see what else he wants to give us. Maybe iron will be ready. I don't want to get too many villagers out and set up with trades yet because I want them to be in their appropriate homes. Although Captain made a great point earlier that I can actually move them because it's not like I'm taking them out of their... Appreciate it. I'll check Discord out after stream. What was I saying? Oh, I don't want to get too many villagers out, although Captain made a great point that I could move them to wherever we want to put them. I just prefer to have them in their place so I don't have to deal with that. But we'll do what we need to do in order to make things happen. Oh no. I don't want to lose that. Well, that I don't care about. Sir, Mr. Skeleton, sir, leave me alone. Thank you. All right, up we go. We'll snag some food. We'll head back to camp. We'll sleep. Oops. Where'd my torch go? Oh, I guess we need to get back to camp ASAP. Oh, there's more coal right there. Oh, dude. Al, if you can see this sky right now, it's gorgeous. If you can't, well, too bad. I don't want to drown. But it was like pink. It's pretty cool. All right. Off we go. Just want to stay alive. Let me get home. Dude, these moon graphics are fantastic. I love them. I love them. All right, now we're on solid ground. Thank you, I appreciate it. Thanks for stopping by. And I'll definitely check out Discord. Ooh, I don't want to look at him. I hope you have a good rest of your day. And feel free to stop by anytime. I'm here just about every day. Unless something crazy happens. Nope. No, thank you. Nope. No, thank you. Nope. Oh, definitely nope. Thank you. Oh. Stupid water. Probably. I gave you tons of shoutouts though. Basically, it was like, what was it? I don't know. You were right the whole time. And yes, probably, but I don't want to turn anybody away and then have like nothing. But also, I don't need help right now. You have heard me say this before, Captain, where I am good to do this on my own while I learn, and if in the future I need help, I will ask. I don't know what is what. Sorry. We did get some lava, and we grabbed some more coal. So shall we go up? I out-traded him in the iron. Oh, well, since you're back. I can't say goodbye in peace, Jesus. Sorry. I'm sorry. We did get efficiency 2 and unbreaking 2 just so that we have it. But we got a diamond hoe. You'll probably judge me on that iron pickaxe, but I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Say goodbye. Go be on with your evening. And then come back tomorrow and tell me what I did well and what you would have done differently. Uh-oh. No to what? No to the iron pickaxe? Is that what you're knowing? Look at this trade. What kind of joke is that? Trash. I do want this, though. I just don't want to pay 17 emeralds for it. Ooh, Iron. Oh, she's in the hospital. I'm sorry to hear that. Hopefully everything is okay. Good luck with the kiddos. And good luck to her. I hope everything is okay. Oops. Of course. I'm always here to give thoughts. I'm not really a religious dude, but I will certainly give prayer if I have to. My wife works at an all-girls Catholic school, so I'm sure I could snag her along for some help also. Ah. Can we spend the 17 on this? I think we can. It's not like we're not going to get it back. We got more than enough iron. Then we can get Podzol. We're going to do it. We're going to do it. Beautiful. You're the expert, man. Unbreaking 2. He doesn't give me any more trades after Master, right? Yeah, because the bar's gone. So, alright. Captain, since you're here, I would like to sincerely say thank you. Because clearly, my head is not in it today. And this was the single best decision of something that we could have done today. So thank you. And we shall now continue. So all right, we're gonna put some iron back. Oh, this dang door every time. There we go. All right, we got 1 emerald lab. I got this now. All right, I think this is what I'm gonna do. We're over here right now. I feel like start doing this. Because then we can cut out. So the point is to get the tools and disenchant them and then enchant them. Oh, really? So like this shovel, okay? The shovel has Unbreaking 3 and Silk Touch. Unbreaking 3 is the max. So wouldn't I just want to like add Mending? And then like the hoe didn't have anything on it. But yeah, I get what you're saying. Okay, so just so that it's cheaper, I don't have to like get all these books necessarily. And oh yes, and efficiency. Good point, good point. Okay, well. Okay, good point. I never even really thought about that. I was always like going for diamonds and like was gonna enchant everything. So what's the purpose of having an enchanting table then? Like I feel like if you've got that and you have your librarians, you don't really need an enchanting table other than like looks. It is? Okay. All right. All right. I trust. Ah! Was not paying attention. Shocker. Let's do this guy here. All right, so this is the start of the gate wall. So we need to figure out how we want to make this all look good. I think the wall goes up no matter what we do as far as like a gate building, like a gatehouse, right? Get the tools, disenchant them, and then enchant them with better enchantments. It will cost so much. That's because you're doing one enchantment at a time, right? So like this shovel alone just saved me 2 full enchantments, technically. I'm learning. I'm understanding. Slowly but surely, we're getting some understanding in here. This is good. This is extremely helpful. I really do appreciate you explaining it all. In Bedrock Edition, I only played with a friend on a realm that he had, and I don't know if you've heard the story or not, but he one day turned on mobs, and I didn't know that mobs existed because I never watched the game. I didn't know anything about the game when I went into it. So randomly one day there were these things that were just all of a sudden killing me. So here we are. Now I know what mobs are, and I know how they can kill me, and I kind of know how to defend myself. But the rest of it I'm still learning very clearly. All right. I should probably be fishing. Do the boats pick the pillagers up in the water? Also, I know there are like these things called raid farms. Have you ever done a raid farm? Like a big hole in the ground or whatever? Because the pillagers have been coming from this direction. I was kind of thinking of doing that over there. The boats. Interesting. Ah. Watch, I'm gonna do this and then it's gonna stop. So you just place the boat on the ground. Can they not shoot you out of the boat? That's the only thing that I don't understand the mechanics of, is like, can they shoot you when they're sitting in the boat? I mean, I guess they don't move, so that's helpful. You could just shoot them. That's pretty cool. I don't know that I would have ever thought of using... I've used boats on like zombies and skeletons and stuff, but I don't know that I would have ever thought to use it on Pillager. So yeah, that's cool. What? Oh shoot, we're in a savannah. Oh, there's a drowned. Pillagers with axes. I've actually never seen a pillager with an axe. I've only seen the pillagers with the crossbows. What do you have? And why do you have that? Yeah, definitely. Come here. Oh, you weren't going to give me the... Well, that's kind of rude, sir. Oh, you weren't going to give it to me because the baby picked it. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Come on. Come on if you're coming. There we go. There we go. Oh. Well, lost the rain. That's okay. We'll just sit here and get some fish while it's nighttime. Because we need some food. Anyway. Oh, the pup is still in here. I'm shocked. I am shocked. I thought for sure she was gone, but nope, still in here. She finally moved to face the right direction though. It's chilly in here. I might need to go turn the heat up. My toes are cold. My toes are cold. Well, at least we're getting fish. I was hoping for more specialty items with lure and luck of the sea on here, but it is what it is. Sir, you do not need to come over here. Oh, the Vindicator. Okay. Have never run into one of them, but I know about them. The Vindicator and the what's his name? What is his name? Vindicator. He's like the wizard guy, right? That's not the Vindicator. Hey! What? Okay, let's do this. Why is that? Something with an E. Evoke. Dang, you're good. I was over here on like Minecraft Wiki trying to figure it out. So yeah, I have heard of these guys. I've never actually seen one. Attack strength when they're armed is 19.5. Yikes. That's cool. Oh. Okay, the Vindicator can, and then the Evoker. This guy's found in the what is he in the okay, Woodland Mansions. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see the difference between Java and Bedrock. Sheep color conversion spell. Evoker fangs? What? All right. Now we're going down a rabbit hole. Have not seen an Evoker, have not seen a Vindicator in my gameplay. That does not mean... Oh, son of a gun. That doesn't really mean much. Why are you following me? There's a bunch of coal too. Dang, I think I lost all of that scaffolding. Shoot. Alright, we're going home. See ya! Never. Ooh, a wandering trader. If we sleep, will he disappear? I don't think so. Dark Oak! Do you want me to join? I probably would be absolute trash. Honestly. Yeah, I mean, I'd still want to play on, like, I would still want to make sure that I'm doing moves on this, but I'd certainly play with you. Yeah, for sure. What am I doing? Oh, we want to go trade. How much what do we have to trade? We don't have anything to trade. Sir, do not leave. I'll be back. Yeah, I'd be down to play. I have to look at Java stuff. I need to figure out if there's a way to play, or if there's like a mod that you can play without having to do like an entire freaking server, but I'll take a look too. So iron. Seems like he doesn't want to trade more than... Excuse me, door. Oh, it was you. Look, I'm sorry. This week, I don't know what's going on with my brain. I'm sorry. I'd have to... Yeah, we could certainly do that. Damn you. Damn you. We need another one of you. Because I think he said... How much did he need? But yes. Send me the name of the mod, and I'll see kind of how it works. We'll get a world going. Or a link to the mod, or however it works. Yeah. Yeah, I think my brain's going a little loopy this week. Oh, only 5? We need 4. Don't I have to have 4? Because Dark Oak only grows in things of 4. Like 4. It's kind of expensive, bro. What's the matter with you? It's fucked up. It's fucked up. Okay, let's go over here. Let's see what we can find. Also, let's eat some food before we just die. Death becomes us. Then we can see how that dark oak would look as our fence. I really like dark oak. Like, just in general, I like dark oak. But I'd like to see... I don't think that there's anything up here. Okay. Oops. I will take a look. What's over there? Oops. At some point, they start to fall. There it is. Okay. Let me know how that goes. Get all all the coal that we can get and see if we can get the last two emeralds, or get the emeralds that we need to get the last two dark oak saplings. Oh! Whoa, that was close. Woo! Woo-hoo-wee! Okay. All right. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. How much do we got? 23. That's not enough. We only have 23. Ah. Dude, that guy just teleported. I don't know if you guys saw that, but he definitely teleported. So. Yeah. I don't have like aqua affinity or anything, so. Shovel? Dirt? Anything? Shovel. Oh, because it's coarse dirt. Damn it. Dang it! Shoot, I lost her. Oh, there it is right there. Okay. Okay. I'll be here. Not a flight risk at this point. There it is. Okay. This better be worth it. Give me enough coal. That's it? That's all you're gonna give me? That's fudged up. It's fudged up. My dudes. We got 6 left, so that's it. That's as high as we can go. Guess we could check this out. Anything? No. Anything? Probably not. Trash! Absolute trash! Although, we can see. Whoa! That's kind of a cool area. Oak. Oh, this looks cool. Look at that. Oh, this fortress is massive. Massive. You'll see it from a mile away on our maps. Oh no! Oh, good thing there's water. Oh, I just had a heart attack. Just had a heart attack. Oh my lord. Oh my lord. Well, shoot, how am I gonna get back up there and get that? Oh, I guess we'll just make some more. Okay. I'm gonna take a real quick break. I need to run to the bathroom. So, I will be right back. Don't go anywhere. All right, I'm back. Glad to be back. All right. So, sure. Essential. All right. I'm gonna open it so I don't forget, and we'll check it out. Okay. Hopefully this fucking works. Uh, yeah. I mean, if that works, that'll be fantastic. Because trying to figure out how to, I just don't know all the inner workings of like SMP stuff and things like that. I should learn it if we're gonna grow and do whatever we're gonna do. But until that time, if this works, I'm totally down to play. Come on, can you just let me? There we go. No, well this is trash. I hate mining underwater because I don't have a door on me. Um, it's trash. Yeah, I don't have a door on me otherwise. Otherwise I would. Watch, our villager's not even gonna be there. Yeah, I don't have one. I don't even have any wood on me. Okay, let's go see what we can do. Our villager, our wandering traders, probably been like, bye. Oh well. Didn't. Oh, he's still here. I'm shook. Hey, wait, don't. Hey, oh. Sir. 5. Hey. Oh, great. Now you put me in freaking fire. That was rude, honestly. Unnecessary. All right. Do we think that he's ready to trade iron again, or do you think we need to sleep first? Her. You are ready. Oh, I have some on me. I need 10. Right? I mean, I'll definitely out-trade you, no problem. All right, let's go find him again. He's probably invisible, but that's okay. As long as he's still here, we can get our last 2 saplings for Dark Oak. We'll get them planted. The only downside, though, is sometimes with this fast decay on, we don't get enough saplings back. Stop moving, sir. Bro, could you, like, chill for 2 seconds? Yeah. Yes, okay, you child. I hate those children. Okay, so... Not sure if that's good or bad. But we do have Dark Oak that we can plant. Oh, what is this? Power and flame. Interesting. Okay. Send me. Okay. Yeah. Oh. See what we can figure out here. Emerald. Where's the others? We do need to go dig some more deep slate. But maybe that's something that I do off screen. Oh, we have some fish to cook. Fish. Well, there's not really that many, huh? Oh. Sure. Stone. This can go over to the. This can all go over to the cemetery because we won't use it anywhere else. Excuse me. Something. I just need to. I don't know. Something's got to give. I need to like wake up or something. Oh, you're in here again. You really don't like the rain and the wind and everything? You're a goober. Somebody's feeling a wee bit attached today. This is the UI. Oh, host world. I mean, that doesn't look bad, right? It kind of looks pretty straightforward. Let's do you have Optifine? If you don't, that's how I do the zoom and stuff. It took me forever to figure out how to install it because like on I don't know why. Maybe I just was having like bad days of brain working, but are we okay, we're in the house. It's like am I screwing this up already? Probably. Okay. Seems to be hard. All right, so I will do this after stream because my Minecraft stuff is running. So I'll do it and maybe we do a session. That would work. I assume you could probably host one that you already like a world that you already have going too. Why is that? Anyway, um, you could always start a new world too, but yeah, I'll take a look at it. I'll get it installed and everything after I'm done streaming so that we have the opportunity to test it out, see how it goes. Child, leave me alone. And then go from there. Thanks for sending that over though. I just had not taken the time to look at anything. Look into anything. I guess let's do this. I have 4 of these slabs, so I did that wrong. Oh, cool. Okay, so yeah, it is existing worlds. That's kind of cool. I think that's cool. I'm down for that. We'll definitely jump on to. I'll just do straight for that in case we need a mausoleum, maybe. So okay, so Optifine is added to your launcher. So like you've got Minecraft launcher from Game Pass, and you have the option to do Java Bedrock dungeons or whatever. So there's a little section. I can send you a screenshot too. But in the launcher, there's a way to add it. Let me write down that and I'll share it with you because it took me a while to figure it out. Optifine is just like it's not a, you don't have to have it. Like there's nothing on my world that requires you to have it. It's just a nice to have so you can like, zoom in without a scope spy scope thing. So, yeah, yeah. Well, if I don't write it down, I'll forget. So, yeah, we can do that. We can do that. Not a problem. All right. Oh, sir, I don't want you over here. Go away. Oh, we were going to plant this. We were going to plant this guy. Now that we have him, we might as well use him. 2, 3, 4. And we have bone meal. What I was saying before about Dark Oak, though, is with the fast decay that I have on, sometimes I do and sometimes I don't get enough saplings back. So hopefully we do. Otherwise, we can always go on an adventure. All right, let's see. Oh, I didn't bring enough. Silly me. All right, sounds good, Captain. I will. I only have 6, so I guess we'll see. There we go. Oh, yeah. Look at that Dark Oak. All right, we shall see what this looks like. Oh. Yeah. Oh, I love Dark Oak. It's just so nice. He's so nice. This wood. I tell you. Oops. Oh yeah, we got at least 4. Definitely have at least 4. Good. So we'll replant and let it just grow naturally. Oh, heck yeah. Beautiful. Love it. Okay, so we need sticks, and I don't want to use my Dark Oak for sticks. We'll get some regular oak. I got more than enough regular oak saplings. Cool. All right. Where are we at? 2 hours. Okay. What was I doing? Okay. Oh, the rain outside, I tell you. Okay. Let's do this. This is gonna look so good. It's gonna look so good. Okay. And it's this one that has our crafting table in it for sure. Okay. Up. And yes, please. Yeah. That's fence. We'll do 15. Yeah. Okay, let's go. Oh, you know what? Oh, yeah. Okay. Oops. I don't know if I have enough to get up where I need to go. Did I leave this up? I did. Okay. Did leave it up. I wasn't sure if I left the scaffolding up or not, because I know I have scaffolding over there that's almost a lost cause. We'll see. We shall see. All right. Let's see how this dark oak looks. I think it's going to look splendid. A little bit of texture, but still dark enough to like look at it like it should be here. Type of thing. It's uh-oh, my stomach's starting to growl. There it goes. Growl, growl. Growl, growl. Oops, lost that guy. Okay. Not in your way. Not in your way either. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Actually, I don't know if I like this part, but we'll see. We shall see. Oh, dude. Yes. Absolutely. Freaking love it. Love it. I am loving it. Dark oak looks so good. So let's go do that over here. Oh, there's my torch. There's my torch. Yeah. Yeah, dark oak is the root. The root. It's the way to go. So I'll snag some of this because there's more than enough. Go see if he wants to trade some more. We'll do the dark oak on the other side. This is coming together. It's actually really coming together. I am so happy. This can go in here for now. This can go in here for now. And let's go here. Oh no. There we go. All right, sir. Are you ready to trade? Man, I don't know what's going on with myself here. $17. Okay. It took a lot that time. You only take a couple of these. I don't think that's worth it. I think having the coal's better. Okay, goodbye. I'll be back again when you want to trade some more iron. Ups we go. Hello, friends. We got 3 there. All right. We'll put this guy up like this. Spruce looked good as a placeholder for sure, but I definitely think, and I think I can even go like this. But I do think that the dark oak is just chef's kiss. And then this needs to get fixed. So we'll go like this. So 1, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. I think it's just essentially taking out this middle one, which works. Which works fantastically. Actually, this maybe we need to go change that other side, because then you've got 1. Ooh. Okay. And then maybe I don't even need this. Like, maybe we take this down. I don't know. This is kind of like we're spitballing here. Like, does it need to be the same front and back? I don't know. Like, maybe we do a half slab and then a block and a half slab, or maybe it's a half slab and a block on the inside. So we'll see. See how this looks. Because at least having the block will keep you in check, right? Like you can still see the interior. Interior, crocodile, alligator. Thank you, TikTok, for having that in my head. We'll have to do something a little bit nicer on the inside. Well, what I'm saying is like maybe this is a slab instead. I don't know how many slabs. Maybe this is, it's like it alternates a slab and, or I don't know. We'll figure that out. So what did I do here? So we did 2, 3. So we did in one, and then it also ended in one. So let's go to the other side and make sure that that works also. I feel like we're actually getting, we're making some pretty good moves here. Oops. Come on, come on. Down, down. There we go. Down, boy, down. Oh. You? Weird. Oh, no, no. Didn't jump. Weird sound outside. So your average viewership. It was 1.08. Today we seem to be a little bit higher, but I won't know until after stream. Before stream. It was 1.08. Yeah. Okay, so this is where... Oh, this dark oak is looking fantastic also. So this is where we're going to change it a little bit, though. Which, I never had any doubt in my mind that dark oak would be what we would go with. It was just a matter of... Is it too dark? What did I do? I did this. And we're going to leave this backside the way that it is for now. Because then we'll do this like this. Cut. One, two, three. Yeah, it changes a little bit. Okay. Yeah, okay. Okay. Yeah, this is gonna look good. It's gonna look nice. It'll be nice to have like that instead of having two on one side and none on the other. It'll be nice to have like one piece of fence on either side. 2, 3. Oh, fudge. Oh, okay. We got it. It's all good. We're good. We're good. It's all good. So that and that. Yes. Oops. Yes. I like it. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. You guys just leave me alone. Do you mind? Dang, there's a lot of them. Oh, well, that's not what I wanted to do. I need to make like a ladder. much choice. Damn you! Ah! 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 No! Cyanora! Sucker! Oh my god, look at all of them. Damn. Ah! We survived. We survived. We miraculously survived. Alright. Yeah, we're 2.5. Alright, we got about 30 minutes left. Let's see what we can get done. Oh, we need to offload some stuff real quick. Some acacia. That needs to go in the wood bin. Da, 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 da. And I guess we can put coal here for now. Let's do this real quick. Let's offload this guy. Oh, I guess we have a couple stacks left here. Let's offload this dark oak for a minute. Acacia. Oh, I left those saplings up there. Okay, that's okay. Oh, we were gonna do a days until. Let's do that in dark oak. Spruce, spruce, and then dark oak. Whoops. Oh, we'll keep this on us for now. The sounds that are coming from outside are just nuts. So we're gonna do a dark oak sign and do some dye. It's not white. Light gray will be fine, I think. I don't have any honey yet. I don't know why they would show me candles. And we'll put it on our door down here. We'll put it right here. And it's gonna be days sent fall damage. 1. Done. And we'll go like this. We need white. Hello. Why? We really need white. Gray doesn't do it. Gray doesn't do it quite right. Do we have white? We don't have a white flower yet. We got bone. We got bone meal though. Sorry about that. Bone. Where's the bone? Give me 1 bone. Forgot the bone meal does that. And it gives me 3, 2, 3. So we might as well just do 3. Hey, hey! Uh oh. I need glow. Just use the glow ink sac on it, is that right? I think that's right. Aha! Woohoo! Woohoo! Day sense fall damage. 1. Shit. I should have done that differently. Because I'm gonna have to glow it every time we delete it. So maybe I should have done 1 sign, days sense fall damage, and then another sign with a number. Alright, well, we live and we learn, chat. We live and we learn. Supposedly we learn. Supposedly we learn. Okay, up we go. Here we go to save the day. I don't need these anymore. And I do want to. Hello, cat. How are you, Wildflower? I wanted to build up a little bit on the other side before we called it. Yeah, this is looking sick. I'm loving it. We ordered a rug for our bedroom, and Amazon, true to form, said it's lost. So, fuck. Give me my money back. Um. Okay, we'll do this. We'll, anyway, we'll do that later. But the rug, the whole purpose of us having a rug in the bedroom is so that the pup can jump up and down off the bed on her own. And without the rug, she refuses to jump up and down. Totally fine, totally understandable because she tends to slip a little bit if she's jumping up and or down. But it's like, just tell me where the hell it is, and if it's not gonna come, don't tell me to wait 2 more days. How about you just fix it yourself? Okay, so we get it. Okay, I'm off my high horse now. Oh, that's not the block I wanted, but that's the block I got. Which version and then install it. It seems pretty straightforward. As long as it's legit, I'm not against it. Cool. All right. I will get it installed for sure. For sure. How high did we go? 5? Yeah, I've got about another 24 minutes or so on here. So if you need to jump away and do some stuff, by all means. I'll work on getting it installed, and then we can chat whenever you're around and or free and or ready to go. I know you said you're busy this weekend, so if it's not until next week, then next week it is. Always ready, just not able to talk like voice chat. That's fine. That's fine. Okay, let's see. I think this is about as high as we did the other side. Then we can work our way up. Yeah, the biggest thing is just going to be me getting it installed to start. Oh yeah, that jump. Yeah, I mean, shoot, if we could knock it out and make it work here, you get out. Okay, appreciate it. That's a pretty big gate. Maybe we make it a tad smaller. Hmm. The other thing I want to do is this. Like, oh, we only got 5. Oh, because they're over here. Go snag these guys. Oh, they stole some of them. That's rude. Ooh, I am chilly. My fingers are getting chilly. Thinking, I don't think 16 is high enough. I do not think 16 is high enough. Yeah, it's not quite high enough. Now we just wait. Now we wait. Yes. Yes, sir. So I'm thinking that we'll add like a window thing here. I think that'll be high enough. Maybe we should wait to do that until I have my spire on top, like my rooftop. All the things that we could do that I just am not decided upon. All right, we do need our stone cutter, which I know is over here. And let's do... Oh, the rug apparently has been lost in transit. They were like, you can wait 2 days, please wait 2 days, and if the rug doesn't show up, you can come back for a refund, which is fine. But like, you're still waiting the 2 days because they say that they expect the rug to show up. Which whenever they're like running late, I'm automatically like, it's never gonna show. So then I'm just waiting, sitting here, chomping at the bit to be like, okay, give me my money back. Because then when you have to go to chat with them, they're like, well, we could send you a replacement. And I'm like, okay, but like, how about you send me a replacement and you give me my money back? Because this is Amazon Prime. I pay you guys every year for it being here quickly, and it actually being here. So, plus, like, you can afford to pay me back for the rug. Stupid. But that's just me on a high horse. It's Amazon. I don't know what I expect. I really shouldn't have any expectations. If we rich or something. Yeah. Oh, you rich. No, we're not rich. But we do have Amazon Prime. We do have Amazon Prime. All right, I'm honestly thinking that my brain is not going to decide how I want to do this bottom part. Like if I want to build the ground out a little bit more, if I just want the towers to come straight down. And I kind of need to do that before I finish the gate area. Because if this is going to come down, then I don't want the height of the gate to go any higher. If it's going to be the ground coming up to this, then the gate will have to go a little bit higher, and then we might have to make this. Cecilia, welcome in. Hi, how are you doing? Just terraforming. I'm terrible at terraforming. I'm doing well. Glad you could swing by. We're trying to figure out how we want this to work together. Captain, I think you're right. I think we will just terraform it. And bring it out because I want to do like a grand staircase, I guess, stairway, to up to the castle. But we need to figure out of what material too. Stream's going well. Captain has been extremely helpful today because I'm still learning. And they've been reminding me of good items. But we successfully got our dark oak. They're speaking. We got our dark oak fences up. We got our dark oak. We are matched tower for tower. And we started trading for some emeralds. Speaking of which, I bet he's ready to trade again. Now we're just trying to figure out how we want the gate to go. And by we, I mean I. Maybe a mod in the future. A mod for terraforming or... Oh, you being a mod? Maybe. Maybe. I didn't like that you called me a dummy, so I had to allow it. But yes, it registered. It registered after a moment. Quite possible. Quite possible. Keep helping me out. I might not have a choice, you know? Haha, I've already got banners. And I made them myself, but thank you. Captain, don't yell at me. All right. So I think that's it. I think we're gonna end there. I'm just not sure what to do right now. I'm not sure what I'm kind of gonna swing for the fences with, so on and so forth. It's been extremely productive, although nothing on my list really got done. Actually, that's a lie. We did the right side walkway, so we did get one thing on my daily stream plan list done. But that doesn't mean that it's not productive. Oh, well, thank you, Kestus. Thanks for the lurk. I really appreciate it. I definitely appreciate it. I know, we need a lot of things, okay? I was not expecting to, one, enjoy streaming as much as I do, and two, I didn't know what to expect. So, thank you for the alert. And we're gonna end it there. I'm gonna check out a couple things the captain has sent my way. So we might have some small changes in the near future. But outside of that, have a lovely day. Please stay warm if you're anywhere that it's chilly. And also just enjoy the rest of the day that you have. So until next time, i.e. tomorrow, I'll catch you soon. Later on.